This is Eternal Blade. Welcome to part 48 of the Space Marine Thunderfire Cannon tutorial. We were working on this foot last time, so let's move these verts up, go in the top view here, and select these and scale them outward a bit. We're just trying to widen the foot a bit. Alright, move them back, just try to keep them on the same plane, so that way everything kind of looks good. And that's not actually too bad right there. However, I think these need to go in a bit, so just kind of scale those. Next, let's create a box. Make sure auto grid's on. Create a little box there. Convert it to an editable poly. We're going to want to select these two and weld. Okay, increase that a bit. Weld these two. What this does with the target weld is it welds them directly in the center, so you don't have them offset in either direction, which can be quite useful on occasion. So, rotate this a bit, and boom, stick it right in there. What this is doing is it's giving us our traction pads, I guess is what they're called. Select this bottom one here and just chamfer it a bit, just to break up those edges there. Alright, go back on the left hand viewport, local, and just copy it 4 times. That should be good. And we might have to scale some of these down. Just scale the ones down that need to be scaled down, and scale some of them up. Actually, select this vert and this vert and scale those up too. I'm not quite sure what I did there exactly, but oh well, it's good. Next, let's build little support beams that come out. So auto grid, convert to editable poly, move tool, just move these in, move these down. Right, get these, move them a bit down and a bit back just to flatten it up there. Select all the edges, chamfer, give it a slight chamfer, again just to break up the edges. Next, effect of it only, just align it to this, see what happens. Nothing good. Try aligning it to this one. Better. So rotate that in the local. It should be 90, but it's not. So 79.27 degrees, or whatever it is on your model. Select these over here, bring them in, and just bring them down a bit. Just double check there. Okay. And actually, we're going to have to rotate that a bit more. So, rotate and then just move it back. Alright, copy it to the other side, mirror, and I believe it's the Y, and just move it back. Okay, and that side doesn't have a support, so select this. Select the polygons on the outer edges here. Okay. Control click and give them a chamfer. Alright. Next, select that edge, loop chamfer, make it a little bigger. select the top here, edges, chamfer. Okay. Let's see here. Select this, grow, move local. Let's just move that down a bit. I'm looking at the reference image, and I think mine's a bit high. And just extrude that to meet it. Okay. And just select all that, deselect that stuff. And the view, just move it a bit that way. And even it up. This, move this. Okay, it's looking pretty good. I believe that's our foot thing done. Oh, no, never mind. We have to build a box right here using AutoGrid. And W, center it up, convert to editable poly. Select these, bring it right in. Select that side, bring that right in. Left viewport, press F3, and then just in the view, raise that up a bit. That'll just give it, something to attach onto. Select both the edges. Hopefully we'll be able to see the polygons. There we go. Inset them a bit. Okay. And just extrude inward a tiny, tiny bit. Okay. And select everything. Gray material, black. Okay. Next, on the top view here and just select everything that has to do with that leg. Deselect everything else. Select top. Make sure you're not in local and copy it over. Okay. Then what you're going to want to do is select all that stuff again and just boom, link. Okay, select all the stuff and link. That way you can rotate them all on that. Okay, and actually we can even do one better than that. Select all this and link it to that. Select all that and link it to that. That way you can rotate it all from there. If you go to the perspective, you can also rotate everything else from here. Pretty cool. Okay. Next, let's do give me a second. Of course, it'll be off the screen. Here we go. Work on the bottom. So, fill the box right about here. Not too thick. Convert it to an editable poly. Select the top here. Polygon, edges, chamfer. Give it a quick chamfer. And then more boxes. I want like so. We're going to sink them in about half of the distance and make 3 more copies of it. Okay. Next, select a copy over here and just kind of scale it the other direction. That'll be it for part 48. I'll see you in part 49.